are celebrating our month-long Body Love movement, and our goal from the beginning was to stop the negative talk about body image and help women learn to love and appreciate our bodies and appreciate ourselves just the way we are. I'm joined now by three ladies that jumped on board right from the start. We have Studio 5's women's self-improvement contributors Julie Hanks, beauty and style contributor Holly Stone, and health and fitness contributor Melanie Douglas. Let's welcome them to the studio. Julie, we have to start with you because you really brought our attention to this whole topic of body love and body acceptance. What have you learned the last month through this campaign?
You know, I've actually learned how much progress I've made over the past couple of decades in this area, that I really do appreciate my body more than I ever have. And so I thought, way to go, way to go.
That's worth applauding. I'm just saying, way to go. And that's something we were all talking about in the dressing room this morning as we were all kind of getting ready, is just how your perspective of your body changes over time. The older we get, I think the more appreciative we get and the more grateful we are for what our bodies can actually do. Holly, what was a big aha for you?
You know, I really got down to the point where I stopped breaking down my body piece by piece. For me, body love was loving the whole head to toe. And so when you break it down, that's where we get really critical. So for me, it was recognizing that body love is about the whole head to toe and not individual pieces, because when you get into the individual pieces, the critic starts talking, and when you stop the critic, you go head to toe and love it for what it is.
I love that, because if we isolate the nose, for example, or the arms,
eyes or the arms.
Holly and I were having, can we tell this story?
Please, let's.
One day on the show, she shows up in short sleeves. I showed up in short sleeves, and I, right before the segment, said to her, I hate my arms, and I'm just being brave. And she went, I hate my arms too, and I'm being brave. Like, we both had a short sleeve moment together, you know?
It was the first time we had worn short sleeves on the show for about a year. We both were talking about it, and we both were just like showing our arms that day, and it was awesome, right? We owned who we were. We're like, it doesn't matter, short sleeves or not, our arms are fantastic. That was a great aha
Holly
moment.
was flexing for the camera. No, she wasn't. No, I'm just kidding. Melanie would have been flexing for the camera. No, I'm just kidding. What was your big aha, Mel, as this body love campaign kind of took steam?
Well, a big aha for me is I've always said your body's a gift. You know, I mean, it's working hard for you. I always say your heart beats 100,000 times every single day. And when you realize that it's such a gift to you, that you really appreciate it and you take better care of it. But the aha for me was that my body appears as a gift to others as well. Like, the exterior is something that is pretty or interesting or you're intrigued. You open it up and you really learn about a person. And it's really about what's on the inside. So I think everybody's intrigued by the outside. They want to get to know you. And when they see you, hear your voice, hear your energy, all of that comes in one glorious package. And I think that really, to me, is it's a gift to you and to others.
I have super chills right now. Super chills. That is powerful. We have some audience members who came with questions for you guys today. Is that all right? We're going to start with Jenny. Where's Jenny? Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
You have a question for Julie.
Yes. My name's Jenny. I have a 12-year-old daughter. And what can I do, or how can I be with her so she grows up with a positive body image?
So the best thing you can do is to really appreciate and love your body and speak kindly and notice the positive things, because so often as women we criticize ourselves and then tell our daughters, oh, you're beautiful just the way you are, but I'm ugly, or I hate this, or and so how you treat yourself is more important than what you tell her. So modeling that, and then also focus on helping her learn how to use her body in powerful ways, whether that's sports or service to other people. That your body is a tool for your life and to make the world better, and that you're strong. You're not just based on the package.
And that was a word that kept popping up, I think, during this whole month-long conversation, was strong. We are strong. Our bodies are strong. And also the word gift. I love that you pulled that into it. Our bodies are a gift.
Yeah. Okay.
Maureen has a question for Holly. Hi, Maureen. What's your question?
I will, the receptionist knows you're coming, so I will see if they can get a card out there. I will talk to them.
And I would like to change that, but I'm having a hard time. Can you help me?
That is a great question. Age, that nasty devil called age, right? Well, first of all, I start with age as a state of mind. You have to believe that you are youthful no matter what age. And I'm going to talk to your question. I'm going to address it from the outside in. You want to make sure that as you're getting up every day that you are dressing your body to who you are in that moment. If you have clothes that are too big or too small, get rid of them, because those will always represent unmet expectations. And then go to the inside. Powerful self-talk is the key to believing something different than you may believe believe today. So every time you look in the mirror, don't look in the mirror and say, there's an old woman. Look in the mirror and say, there's a beautiful, youthful woman. I love who I am today. It starts with brain talk, and then it transfers down.
I love that. I love how you said unmet expectations, right? Those genes that I want to fit into, that's an unmet expectation.
And it frustrates you every single time you look at it. Get rid of it and own who you are in the present.
Love
Enjoy
it. Okay, where's Tycee? Hi, Tycee, you have a question for Melanie, right?
Yes. Melanie, what do you do when you don't feel good about your body or appearance?
Well, I do have those moments where I don't feel good about my body, and my thing is that I do something good for my body because it immediately resets my mind into a positive place. So I eat an apple, have a glass of water, and usually I plank.
You plank.
I plank. Do you know the plank?
Oh,
Why?
I know the plank. You've taught us the plank.
Okay, here's why I plank. Because when you get in plank, your body's all lined up, your abs are contracted, your glutes are contracted, and you feel really strong.
Yeah?
It's really silly. Apple, water, plank. Try it.
Apple, water, plank. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but can I just highlight something you said? And you've shared this before. By the world standards, you have a pretty dang good body, Melanie Douglas, and that's your industry, and that's what you do. But even with a great body, you say that sometimes you're not happy with it yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just got back from my honeymoon, and we were going through pictures, and I was like, oh, look at my leg has dimples. And, you know, I mean, you can totally get obsessed with nobody's body is perfect, and you can always get obsessed with those flaws. And here's the funny thing: is nobody else sees them. I mean, nobody in Mexico was looking at my leg, looking for dimples. They were looking at me as a whole. So nobody cares.
Love it. Thank you, ladies. Let's give them a big thank you. Those are powerful words. Great advice. And thank you all for being champions of this message. It's been good. It's been such a good time. All right, when we come back, gifts with a personal touch on top, the easiest way to create custom homemade tags. That's next.